नमस्कार दोस्तों, वेलकम टू लाइफ एक्सप्रेस वेयर देयर इज नो ड्रामा, नो फेक, ओनली फैक्ट्स टू कीप यू अवेक। जी हाँ, सही सुना आपने। लाइफ एक्सप्रेस एक ऐसी दुनिया है, एक ऐसा एकेडमिक प्लेटफॉर्म है जहाँ हम बेमतलब की बातें नहीं करते, क्योंकि यहाँ बातें होती है सिर्फ रियल लाइफ के, रियल लोगों के, रियल अचीवमेंट्स की, और बातें होती है रियल नॉलेज की अंडर भारतीय ज्ञान परंपरा, जिसकी बुनियाद वसुधैव कुटुंबकम पर आधारित है। वसुधैव कुटुंबकम यानी द होल वर्ल्ड इज आवर फैमिली। भले ही वसुधैव कुटुंबकम और अतिथि देवो भव का पालन करते करते हिंदुस्तान को भारी नुकसान उठाना पड़ा, लेकिन आज हर भारतीय को ये कहते हुए काफ़ी गर्व होता है कि भारत एक ऐसा देश है जिसने आज तक ना ही किसी पे आक्रमण किया और ना ही किसी पे राज किया। हाँ, हमने पूरी दुनिया पे राज किया, लेकिन उनके अधिकार, अस्तित्व एवं संस्कृति को छीन कर नहीं, बल्कि उनके दिलों पर राज किया, अपनी प्राचीन सभ्यता एवं संस्कृति और फिलॉसफी की खुशबू बिखेर कर। इसी भारतीय परंपरा को आगे बढ़ाते हुए लाइफ एक्सप्रेस अपने मिशन पे आप सभी के सहयोग से आगे बढ़ रही है, जिसमें मेरा यही प्रयास है कि भारतीय संस्कृति एवं ज्ञान प्रणाली का समुचित अध्ययन कर उसके भाव को, उसमें निहित संदेश को आपके सामने, वर्ल्ड सोसाइटी के सामने प्रस्तुत करूं, क्योंकि आज पूरी दुनिया में एक नहीं कई कारणों से अनेक प्रकार के संकट के बादल मंडरा रहे हैं। खूनी युद्ध चल रहे हैं परिवार में, समाज में, राष्ट्र में और पूरे विश्व में। पूरी दुनिया आज एक सोसाइटल मॉडल ऑफ लिविंग ढूंढ रही है, जिसे अपनाकर वो शांति और सौहार्द के साथ जी सके। लेकिन अफसोस, दुनिया के पास ऐसा कोई मॉडल नहीं है। लेकिन चिंता की कोई बात नहीं है, क्योंकि भारत के पास ऐसा सोसाइटल मॉडल ऑफ लिविंग है जिसे अपनाकर हम पूरे विश्व में शांति और उन्नति का मार्ग प्रशस्त कर सकते हैं। और उसी मॉडल को हम आज भारतीय ज्ञान परंपरा के रूप में देख रहे हैं। तो चलते हैं कार्यक्रम के अगले सेगमेंट हॉल ऑफ फेम की ओर, जहां हम मिलेंगे एक ऐसी शख्सियत से जो वाकई समाज के लिए एक रियल रोल मॉडल हैं, अपने उत्कृष्ट एवं सराहनीय कार्यों के चलते। लेकिन हम में से अधिकांश लोग उनकी उपलब्धि या अचीवमेंट से आज भी बेखबर हैं। नमस्कार दोस्तों, आज के हॉल ऑफ फेम में हमारे साथ एक बहुत ही खास मेहमान हैं, जिनके जीवन से जुड़े कई रोचक तथ्य हैं। इससे पहले कि हम उन रोचक तथ्यों को जाने उन्हीं की जुबानी, मैं चाहूंगा कि सबसे पहले मैं आपको अपने विशेष अतिथि का एक संक्षिप्त परिचय दे दूं। लाइफ एक्सप्रेस के इस हफ्ते के हॉल ऑफ फेम में हमारे साथ जो विशेष अतिथि हमारे साथ ऑनलाइन जुड़े हैं, वे हैं श्री प्रतीप कुमार मजूमदार, अ बिग नेम इन द फील्ड ऑफ हॉस्पिटैलिटी एंड मैनेजमेंट। श्री प्रतीप मजूमदार का जन्म 19 सितंबर 1967 को वेस्ट बंगाल की राजधानी कैलकाटा में एक सामान्य पर शिक्षित परिवार में हुआ था। बचपन से ही अपनी विलक्षण प्रतिभा एवं उत्कृष्ट कार्यों के बदौलत उन्होंने समाज में अपनी एक अलग पहचान बना ली थी। यदि हम उनके शैक्षणिक जीवन पर प्रकाश डालें तो हम पाते हैं कि उन्होंने अपनी प्रारंभिक, माध्यमिक तथा उच्च शिक्षा अव्वल दर्जे से सफलतापूर्वक पूरी की। Talking of his academic journey, Sri Mazumdar did his graduation in commerce, followed by his master in hotel management. If we talk about his professional career, Sri Mazumdar started his career as regional head of training at ITC Hotels, Western Region. Then he became head of training for Marasa Africa Hotel Group. He was also the India head of facilities at Quest Corp Limited. He was also the vice president hospitality Goldfinch Hotels. And finally, he joins world's largest education network under the ambit of Amity Universe, where he is currently serving Amity University Haryana's Amity School of Hospitality as its director. Thus, with more than 3 decades of experience and with his relentless pursuit of excellence in hospitality management, Sri Mazumdar is empaneled in several professional bodies and committees with dignified positions. And I should not forget to add that Sri Mazumdar has been felicitated by several awards and recognitions, including various fellowship programs like South Asian Integrated Tourism and Hospitality Trainer Program, Sadhguru Cornell Executive Leadership Program, IM Bangalore Strategic Leadership Program, Carlson Hospitality Group General Managers Program. Thus, there are so many accolades and achievements to his name. And to know more about him, I shall take you straight to him in online mode, and pleasure is solely mine in welcoming a highly professional and goal-oriented, renowned hotelier and a big name in the field of hospitality management, Shri Pratip Kumar Mazumdar.
Namaskar, sir.
Sir, namaskar.
So first of all, on behalf of my entire Life Express team and on behalf of my intellectual viewers, I extend a very warm welcome and sincere gratitude to you for your gracious presence in Life Express.
Thank you, sir. Many thanks.
Well, sir, आपके प्रोफाइल को देखने के बाद पता चलता है कि आपने अपनी कड़ी मेहनत व लगन से आज आप हॉस्पिटैलिटी मैनेजमेंट फील्ड के एक, मैं कह सकता हूं कि अथॉरिटी या स्टॉलवर्ट के रूप में देखे जा रहे हैं। तो आज की बातचीत को शुरू करते हुए सबसे पहले ना सिर्फ मैं बल्कि हमारे सभी व्यूअर्स में कहूंगा, वे जानना चाहेंगे आपसे कि ऐसी कौन सी बात थी जिसने आपको हॉस्पिटैलिटी मैनेजमेंट की तरफ प्रेरित किया। साथ में हम आपसे ये भी जानना चाहेंगे कि हॉस्पिटैलिटी समय के साथ साथ और along with time, how it came into existence as a formal field of study. Over to you, sir.
Sir, thank you very much for your humbling words of introduction. ना मैं कोई दिग्गज हूं सर, ना मैं कोई बहुत बड़ा हस्ती हूं इस लाइन में। मैं तो सिर्फ I am just a servant of this industry. That's all I am. I am an accidental hotelier, sir. I am not a hotelier who had planned into coming to the hotel industry. I was raised in a city called Kolkata in West Bengal in a very middle-class family, but a fairly erudite family. And in that erudite family, मैं ही sir थोड़ा सा exception था, because I was not a very bright chap, if I may just put it that way, but I was quite good in speaking, in elocution, in debate, in theatre. So here I was in St. Xavier's College doing my BCom honors with complete dislike, because I never liked commerce at all, because I wanted to do English literature. But वो मैं कॉमर्स में आ गया सर, and at that particular point in time, a particular hotel group जिसका नाम मैं जानता था, because Oberoi Hotels had a presence in Calcutta by the name the Oberoi Grand, and which was absolutely a 5-star deluxe property, जिसके बाहर से ही हम लोग जाते थे, कभी अंदर जाने का उतना हिम्मत नहीं हुई. So the Oberoi group came to the St. Xavier's College to look for management trainees, and I was already in my graduating year of BCom honors, and some of my friends just pushed me inside. मैं भी अंदर चला गया. और द इनिशियल राउंड वाज ग्रुप डिस्कशन। डिस्कशन के पहले एक बहुत सुंदर वीडियो दिखाया गया सर, बहुत ब्यूटीफुल वीडियो था। वीडियो में फॉर अ मिडिल क्लास पर्सन लाइक मी, वो जब देख रहा है कि एक मर्सिडीज बेंज गाड़ी आके खड़ा हो जाता है होटल के फ्रंट पैटियो में, एंड अ लिवरी जेंटलमैन opens the door and a wonderful handsome gentleman comes out of the Mercedes Benz, I was thinking that is going to be my life. So it is only later, that 34 years down the line, that I realized how wrong I was. And between us friends, we always say that was the biggest con movie of my life, which inspired me to come into hotel industry. चलिए group discussion में बैठे, and after that we started our group discussion. Everything went off, and fell. After that, one came out, and after that. So that was it. So I came out of the group discussion, and a gentleman who has played an immense role in my life by the name Mr. Arun Agarwal, who was my teacher at the Oberoi Center for Learning and Development, who I did not know at that particular point in time. He came up and said, "You speak very well." And I think that was the first little nugget of inspiration I had, sir. And that's how I landed up with the Oberoi Hotels, where I did my management training program between 89 to 91. I'm from the class of 89-91. And then from 1991 began this 34-year-old journey, sir. And that's how the journey has spanned 3 decades right now. I was an active hotelier, a corporate hotelier, but I had set for myself a milestone that when I reach 50 years of age, I would like to, in some small little way or the other, contribute to my own industry. And what best that could I do other than sharing whatever little I have learned over these 34 years to the young generation and make them next generation hoteliers. That is why when I turned 50 in the year of 2017, I went to Shulin University, who gave me an opportunity to start their School of Hospitality in Solan, Himachal Pradesh, where I spent 6 years of my life operating that school and bringing it up to a particular standard, after which I was honored by Amity University to come and join Amity Manesar, sir. This is how started my journey. And now your second part of the question is how this industry has evolved. If you want to go back in history, Jha sir, we will realize that man started with wheel. When the invention of wheel happened, man started moving. When man started moving in search of greener pastures and agriculture, that agricultural intention then gave to the desire for acquiring territory. When territorial acquisition intention mind में आ गया तो शुरू हो गया है युद्ध. So everything happened with the wheel. And when wheels happened and when people had to move, came up these small sarais and the inns. That is our mother and father of hotel industry. From that time onwards, hotel industry started. And over the years, the sarais, the dharamshalas, all now they later on evolved into big hotel groups now.
Great. Great. I really appreciate your honest, deliberation, how it, came in your life. The moment you entered and all these descriptions, really, I
Sir, I am an accidental
honesty.
hotelier. I was supposed to be on the stage. I had a scholarship to go for the National School of Drama, sir. I had a scholarship to go to the National School of Drama, which I was very much interested in, but I was told, drama करके क्या करेगा, नौटंकी करके क्या करेगा, you better do commerce, अपने भाई की तरह chartered accountant बन जा. Now, I don't understand nominal account, personal account, debit the receiver, credit the giver. क्या करे sir? So accounts line में आ गए and now a hotelier. That's how it is.
Excellent. Now that we are in academic setup in which we offer, formal education and formal degree in hospitality. So, because you and I, we both, are in academic setup. That's why it's, imperative to talk something about academia, So today there is a need to prepare our, 5% syllabus based on ICAS components. So my question here is, what kind of efforts are being made to integrate our ancient, Indian knowledge system into modern hospitality management? Over to you, sir.
Sir, this is a very, very nice question. It's a very beautiful question. I have often thought about this particular aspect, what you have touched about. And the national education policy's 5% is only today a precursor. Fact remains, sir, what is the Hindi word for hospitality? It is atithya. Hospitality is atithya. So today, when we say Atithi Devo Bhava, it is not a new discovery for us Indians. This has been there with us for centuries, and for us, our Atithi is God.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, Jhasa, let me tell you, having served in various parts of the world and, of course, having interacted with various nationalities, I can tell you with complete confidence that when people from the West, they come and experience Indian hospitality, may I actually use the word, they are charmed, because they don't understand that hospitality can be taken to such a ethereal level. हम लोग जिस लेवल पे हॉस्पिटैलिटी को ले गए हैं, and when they compare it with their country where people are impersonal, people are transactional, when they come and see that these Indians, and especially the Southeast Asian nations, you go to Thailand, you go to Indonesia, you go to Malaysia, you will see a completely different culture altogether, sir. So Atithi Devo Bhava is not anything new to us. It is actually ingrained in our genes. That's point number one. Point number two, sir, we keep on talking about Vasudeva Kutumbakam. Now, everybody knows this. Basically, global citizen. We are a global citizen and we embrace everybody. That is the greatness of India, that we actually embrace everybody and we try to take everybody along. Recently, when Shri Tharoor was traveling all over the world, espousing the fact that we as a nation, we don't want to compete with anyone, leave us alone, we want to do well ourselves, you do well yourself, that is fine, but we don't want. It's the same thing over here also, sir. We have evolved our Indian hospitality system in such a way that companies abroad, they are inducting people from Indian hoteliers because they want to bring that culture to their land, because their people do not understand the type of atithya that you and we understand. When I talk about ancient roots, sir, that's point number 3 from the Indian knowledge system I'm talking about. When we talk about ancient roots, sir, we have an absolute plethora and itihas about traditional cuisine, Ayurvedic cuisine, Ayurvedic medicines, herbs from the mountains. These are things that a lot of studies are also going on, not only to propagate the food, but also to use the food from the point of view of therapeutic purpose. Cultural exchange and social identity. Sir, look at it this way, that how many times this nation has been conquered, this nation has been annexed by people coming from other parts of the world. While those are completely territorial acquisition, the fact remains that they have also brought in their culture when they came along. And when they came along, we also interfaced, and cultural nuances got entwined with each other. Even from there, we get a lot of results which come in. So Indian knowledge system, when I am now trying to integrate it into our national education system curriculum, we are looking at regional cuisines, ethnic cuisines of India, which is very important. We are looking at the Indian art and architecture, which could be a very important tourism driver and revenue generator. At the end of the day, sir, we have to remember our Bachelor of Hotel Management and Bachelor of Travel and Tourism Management are employment-oriented courses, professional-oriented courses. So everything must move towards the bottom line.
Great. And I think we also must be having a lot, in terms of like offering, body language, etiquettes, the way we greet, namaste kind of thing, So many things may come in our, modern curriculum from our ancient values. I really don't know what kind of curricular components do you have in your hospitality program.
So when I
But
started, I'm
yeah,
sorry to cut you
yeah.
short over there. When I started my career with Oberoi Hotels, there was that very stylish good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Till one day when late Mr. P.R.S. Oberoi, Prithviraj Singh Oberoi, Bicky Oberoi, late chairman, he said that we are an Indian chain and we mustn't forget our ethos. And then came
Great.
Namaste.
Yeah. Mm.
Allow me to also add, having started my career with Oberoi Hotel, sir, I spent a dozen years with ITC Welcome Group. A person in ITC Welcome Group who has created an indelible impression on my mind is erstwhile Executive Director, Mr. Nakul Anand, from whom I have learnt a lot. Mr. Nakul Anand espoused the Welcome Group insignia, the Welcome Group logo as Namaste, and taught us that this Namaste means much more than just greeting or doing Swagatam. This Namaste means that through with my soul, I pay respect to your soul. I think that's very strong, sir. It's extremely
Right.
powerful. When done in the proper way, the foreigners, they just love the Namaste and they want to do the Namaste continuously to us. You talked about Namaskar, Namaste. That's why I just spoke about
Right.
it.
No. Excellent. Excellent. Well, so further to your reflection, sir, I have a pertinent, question from employment or job perspectives. My question here is driven by a fact that our world is changing at a very fast pace. Today we do not know what does the future hold for us because of AI integration in every field, I can say. So there is a kind of uncertainty in terms of opting for right course or right program, because the career flights that our students are taking today will not necessarily land them at the right airport after 5 or 10 years. So there is a kind of uncertainty. So in this state of affairs, we would like to know from you, I mean, how can technology using artificial intelligence reshape guest experiences and operational efficiency in the hospitality industry? Or, in other words, what are the potential advantages and disadvantages of using AI in hospitality industry? And more importantly, how do you look at the career prospect or job prospect of our students in near future? Over to you, sir.
Sir, let me bifurcate your questions into two parts. The first part is the artificial intelligence integration into our industry, and the second part is young students' career prospect.
Correct.
Right, sir? If I've understood you correctly.
Yes.
So allow me to first tell you about the artificial intelligence integration, sir. Ours is not a transactional industry. Ours will always be a highly personalized industry. While I say that ours will be a highly personalized industry, artificial intelligence will never be able to do a namaste like the way Pratip Mazumdar will do a namaste to Sanjay Jha, sir. That pretty much answers that how much artificial intelligence can affect the personalized service. Yes. Now, when I look at guest history maintenance, customer relationship management, marketing, digital marketing, all these can be highly AI driven. Sir, robots can make a particular recipe, but the hand of a chef will make that recipe either divine or not at all divine. Artificial intelligence led robot will bring in consistency and standardization. But my question is, will an artificial intelligence led robot be able to deliver the same wow, which is wonder of wonders? Wow, full form is wonder of wonders at every moment of truth to Professor Sanjay Jha. Will Professor Sanjay Jha be able to have an equally fabulous experience when a robot is coming to his table to deliver? Yes, of course, he will be charmed. He will be delighted for the first 2-3 times, but not on the 10th time. not on the 11th time when he would like someone with a human interaction to come up to him with a smile and say, Sir, खाना कैसा लगा आपको? मैं आपके लिए क्या और कुछ ला सकता हूं? That in itself is the differentiator. Now, allow me to come to the career prospects. Sir, have I answered your AI?
Yeah, you have answered, but I have little query here.
Please.
Because AI is also doing wonder, and in a way I can say that, as you said, personalization, so these days, we are moving from personalization to customization. And even AI robo is well, taught in terms of, hospitality, greeting kind of thing. I have seen many robos these days, So don't you think that it's coming very close to human in terms of, greeting or treating, customers or guests?
Sir, yes, absolutely right. You are. But the fact remains that in that case, we human beings will become redundant in that case in the service industry. In the manufacturing industry, I can understand, but in the service industry where there is a huge emotional angle, there is a huge emotional quotient. Gone are the days of IQ, sir. In are the days of emotional quotient, which has been propounded by Professor Daniel Goleman. Fact remains that will artificial intelligence be able to come into emotional quotient? Maybe one day, I don't know, sir. Really, I don't know. But as of now, the hotel industry is using artificial intelligence for a very high degree of automation, which is bringing down a lot of reduction in human mistakes, human errors. So that is being done in a very big way in our industry. Artificial intelligence is coming up in a very big way in digital marketing. Today, when we are gathering our data and putting it into artificial intelligence, we are automatically getting to know our market segmentation. This market segmentation is helping us better understand which market segment I should focus from wherein I can get better revenues and better business. So those things are, of course, there. I agree with you, sir. I'm not saying that artificial intelligence will not work in our industry, but maybe I'm from an old school of thought.
There is a very thin line between man and machine these days in almost all sectors. That's why I said this. But you're right. Human angle is involved. Yes.
But I must say, sir, at the same time that I'm from the old school of thought. So possibly I will still keep on rooting for a personalized interaction rather than a transactional one. Coming to career prospects, sir.
Yes.
So I'm going to because I had anticipated that career prospects would be something that every discussion will orient itself around. So I made a little bit of a small little research, sir. You're going to find it very, very interesting, sir. So do you have any idea globally what is the room inventory all over the world? How many rooms are available for sale? 17.5 million rooms. These 17.5 million rooms are available across 187,000 hotels. The industry today is valued at $5 trillion, sir. The global hotel market revenue 2025, sir, $443 billion, which is going to now grow to $512 billion after 4 years in 2029. Come home, sir. India. In India, we have a market capitalization of $25 billion, sir, and we are going to grow to $52 billion, which is 11.7% of the world market. When you are talking in terms of career prospects, sir, it is very easy to say, ये बहुत अच्छा line है, तुम्हें बहुत ऊपर ले जाएगा. I have only given you some figures to tell you that this industry is never going to fail. There is far too much investment which has gone into this industry, and too much is at stake if this industry fails. Sir, let me hark your memory back to COVID. When COVID and pandemics happen, it is very unfortunate, sir, that our industry like tourism and hospitality, we get hit first and we remain hit last. But when we come out of it, sir, we come out with a bang. Imagine in India, in which we always thought that the incoming dollar tourist will bring in more revenues. Today, while we are welcoming the incoming dollar tourist, do you realize where the focus has shifted? Domestic tourism. Because people want to travel like mad. Disposable income is there in every pocket, sir. People want to spend like mad. And we are all there to lap up all those wonderful monies. So the career prospect in this line through these figures I have told you, sir, is very bright. The only thing is the youngsters should also learn those qualities which will make them tick. And when that tick happens, sky is the limit, sir.
Very true. Great.
It's a big investment industry, sir. Very, very huge. And by the way, sir, I have only spoken about hotels. I have not yet spoken about retail. I have not yet spoken about airlines. I have not yet spoken about those huge ship cruises. These are all part of the hospitality industry, you know.
Okay.
Today, hotel management graduates, hospitality graduates are no longer seemit to hotel industry, sir. They go to cruises, they go to airlines, they go to retail malls, they go to healthcare. Now you will ask me, healthcare? How healthcare? Sir, today when you walk into a Fortis or when you walk into a Max, you're talking about a super specialty hospital. When you visit a Medanta, you are going there and you are getting floored by a particular experience that you're having there. Who's giving you those memorable experiences, sir? I'm not saying that you're going to hospital to be happy, but I think happiness quotient is a very big thing when you're going to hospital with so much burden on your mind. The food and beverage is being looked after by hoteliers. The front office is being looked after by hoteliers. The housekeeping is being looked after by hoteliers. Facilities management is being looked after by hoteliers. Yes, the core medical services are being looked after by doctors and nurses. I understand. But balance सब कुछ तो infra जिसको कहते हैं सर वो तो hoteliers ही कर रहे हैं ना सर.
Absolutely. So you are saying that the future for aspiring hoteliers is bright enough. Yeah.
Very
great.
Very bright, sir. Ours is a labor intensive line. No hotel graduate will ever be out of a job. Every hotel graduate will get a job. Do you know why, sir? Because ours is a labor intensive line. People are required. The problem here is trained people are not being made available. There is a huge shortage of trained manpower. That is a very, very big, may I say, fear factor in the industry.
Very nice. Very thoughtful of you, sir. So today we all are, concerned taking environment, and we often talk of sustainability. So my next question here is related. It's related to sustainability. As you know, that sustainable practices in modern hospitality management is a growing concern these days. My question here is, what are the practical strategies a hotel or a restaurant could implement to reduce its environmental impact while maintaining profitability and guest satisfaction in terms of like health and hygiene? So over to you, sir. Please reflect on this.
With your permission, sir, can I go a few years back to give you a little anecdote?
Yeah.
So the anecdote is there was a man who I'm not sure whether you have heard of. Possibly you may have also heard of late Yogesh Chandra Deveshwar. Late Yogesh Chandra Deveshwar was the longest serving ITC chairman after British American Tobacco chairman. So Mr. Y.C. Deveshwar, he took over the chairmanship of ITC as a company in 1996 till the day he breathed his last, after which Mr. Sanjeev Puri has become the chairman. One of the things that Mr. Y.C. Deveshwar brought into ITC as a company and then percolated it down to the hotels division, which is Welcome Group, is triple bottom line. So what is triple bottom line? We all know triple bottom line, sir. He said that every business decision that ITC will take will be dependent on three pillars: social, environment, economic. That's the triple bottom line with which he set ITC on a vision. This is from where I learned my first meaning of the word sustainability, sir. Here in Gurgaon, sir, Sector 32, India's first green building came up, which is the corporate office of ITC Hotels, which is called ITC Green Center. We never knew what Green Building Council is all about. It is only when the ITC Green Center came up, that's when we understood what is leadership in energy and environment design, which is given in platinum rating, gold rating, and silver rating. Then we understood that how if could be an energy efficient building, an eco-friendly building with optimum utilization of energy, each and every single ITC hotel today is a LEED platinum rated green hotel, sir. Just to give you an idea, of course, globally, we have understood that SDGs have become very important. The 17 SDGs have become very, very important. And therefore, there are approximately 5 buckets in which the hotel industry has embraced sustainability. To talk about the first bucket, which is called energy efficiency. And in energy efficiency, we have LED lighting, smart thermostats, renewable energy, efficient HVAC system. HVAC stands for heat, ventilation, and air conditioning systems. The second one is water conservation. Now, today we are looking at low flow fixtures which have got sensors in which water flow can be regulated. Water is being recycled. All water which is coming out of guest rooms are going through effluent treatment plant and getting used in the gardens and landscaping of the hotels. Next, we talk about is waste reduction, which is the third basket. We are looking at the 3 R's: reduce, reuse, and recycle. So recycling programs are there. We are composting all the food leftovers that are coming out. We are minimizing single-use plastics. We are digitalizing and digitization of the entire front office process, bringing down paper consumption. Now we are looking at when all this was happening, the kitchens, which is basically the food production karkhana, they started looking at sustainable sourcing, which means there we have a word in our system, sir, called locavore, Locavore. Locavore means local and organic food. Promote local and organic food. You bring down your costs, you promote your local farmers, you promote your local communities. We are building the hotels with sustainable building materials, which is leading to LEED certification. And the next one is community engagement. We are supporting everywhere, wherever hotels are. They always like to employ people from the local community because they have a responsibility towards the local community. And in hotels, there are different levels of people depending on their skill set, depending on their education set. So local communities are being supported. Community development projects are being funded by hotels, a certain percentage of their revenue. Ecotourism is, of course, in a very big way. And today, sir, we have also started a very innovative thing in the hotel industry where even guests are being incentivized. So if you are a guest in my hotel and if you want to partner with me in my eco-friendly initiatives, I give you certain incentives in the form of hefty discounts. And you like it very much because you're also leaving your positive footprint on sustainability. That's how the hotel industry is panning out to the sustainability objectives.
Very thoughtful of you, sir. In fact, we were not aware of so many, mechanics of hotel industry, So it's always a delight listening to you, sir. But then we have a time constraint, and we are left with 5 minutes now.
Very fine, sir.
Yeah. So to conclude our interaction, we often request our guest to forward a message of peace and progress to create a better world. But here I shall request you to add some more values to your peace and progress message by underlining 5 essential qualities of a hospitality personnel. In other words, what it takes to become a successful, hospitality manager or hotelier. So kindly suggest at least 5 essential skills that a manager or a hotelier should have to cultivate a positive work environment and deliver exceptional customer satisfaction and service. Over to you, sir.
Sir, in my humble opinion, the 5 things which I certainly lay a lot of emphasis on. Number one, for a good hospitality manager, you need to have the right attitude, sir. The attitude is equal to emotional quotient.
Right.
The number 2 is empathy, sir. Lot of people have sympathy, samanubhuti, but lot of us, we do not have empathy, which is samanubhuti. The samanubhuti part is very, very important, sir, because we are in the customer
Or what
service.
we call atmita.
Absolutely, sir. I need to put myself in your shoes first to understand what you are going through rather than become impatient with you.
Right.
It is very easy because we are always on the receiving end. So attitude is number 1. Empathy is number 2. Number 3, sir, you touched about something which is grooming. Grooming and demeanor. It is not just the physical grooming that is important, but it is also the emotional grooming, which is conduct, which is demeanor, which is behavior. These things play very, very important roles, sir. Number 4, in my opinion, is man management. Interpersonal skills are very important, sir, because when you are a hospitality manager, sir, you are not working alone. You're working with a slew of workers, and every human being, 5 fingers of the hand are not similar. To take everybody along with you as a team, it's a monumental task. I promise you that. And number 5, which I feel is extremely very, very important, is every hospitality manager, in addition to all this attitude, grooming, demeanor, and whatever you call it, he must be a business manager, must know his GOP, gross operating profit, because he's running a business, and at the end of the day, he has to give returns to his owner. It is very important that he has to bring in the profits and give due returns to his owner. And that can only happen when he knows his revenues, he knows his costs, and where he can curtail his costs and deliver good profits. Your second part of the question, sir, was that you had spoken about a piece. So I may sound somewhat cynical on this, but
before you forward your piece message, I'll just try to summarize in one line these 5 skills. Can we just repeat it? Like the first was attitude. Second was empathy. Third was grooming
and demeanor.
Yes.
Man management.
Okay. And
number 5, business manager, business orientation.
Okay, great. Yes, please proceed with your piece message, sir. Yeah.
I might sound a little cynical in this, sir, but I seek your indulgence when I now tell you what I think about peace. Sir, today, global unrest means very good business, sir. Very good business. More the global unrest, more the money. When we are talking about arms race, big money, sir. When we are talking about religious turmoil, excellent social media visibility. And when we are talking about perceived success, it's all about I, me, and myself. This is what the world, in my humble opinion, has become. So my piece message is a small little equation, sir. The equation is, let's put war on line number 1, Yudh, minus territorial ambition, minus misplaced national ego, minus religious hatred, and plus live and let live, and you have peace.
Wow.
I repeat it once again, sir. War, minus territorial ambition, minus misplaced national ego, minus religious hatred, and a huge plus, live and let live.
Wow.
शांति मिल गया सर.
बहुत ही ग्रेट मैसेज है. बहुत ही, मैं कहूंगा कि एक अपने आप में महावाक्य है ये. और दोनों जो आपने मतलब 5 स्किल्स की भी बात की और फिर बाद में आपने पीस मैसेज के थ्रू भी जो आपने बात की है, मुझे लगता है कि ये हर सेक्टर में हर व्यक्ति के लिए एप्लीकेबल होगा. एक्सीलेंट सर. सो वी आर इमेंसली ग्रेटफुल टू यू सर फॉर योर स्कॉलरली प्रेजेंस विद अस टुडे. और शिक्षा जगत में चूंकि आज आप, मैं कहूंगा कि एकेडेमिया में आप एंटर कर चुके हैं पूरी तरह से। तो शिक्षा जगत में आपके उत्कृष्ट और सराहनीय कार्यों के लिए लाइफ एक्सप्रेस की जूरी ने आपके लिए एक अवार्ड की घोषणा की है, और वो अवार्ड है लाइफ एक्सप्रेस अवार्ड ऑफ आइकॉनिक एकेडमिशियन। और आपके इस उपलब्धि पर मैं आपको अपने इंटेलेक्चुअल व्यूअर्स की ओर से ढेरों बधाई देना चाहूंगा। हार्टिएस्ट कांग्रेचुलेशंस। गॉड विलिंग, we shall meet again in some other academic forum. So thank you for connecting with us today, sir. Thank you. Thank you once again.
And Jasa, thank you very much for giving me your time, and thank you to all the intellectual viewers to view this program. Many, many thanks.
Thank you. Thanks.
LXP Award of Iconic Academician is proudly presented to Shri Pratip Mazumdar for his exemplary contributions to the world of hospitality and tourism on 1st August 2025.
आज के सत्र की समाप्ति मैं फिर एक आह्वान के साथ करूंगा, खासकर श्री प्रदीप मजुमदार की बातचीत से निकले कुछ मुख्य अंश को लेकर। सबसे पहले उन्होंने अपने 34 साल के कॉर्पोरेट होटेलियर करियर के अनुभव को साझा किया। बातचीत में उन्होंने हॉस्पिटैलिटी इंडस्ट्री के विकास पर व्यापक रूप से चर्चा की। साथ ही उन्होंने भारतीय अतिथि सत्कार की प्राचीन जड़ों पर भी जोर दिया और अतिथि देवो भवः की अवधारणा को उसकी वर्ल्ड हॉस्पिटैलिटी में कितना सम्मानजनक स्थान है उस पर भी उन्होंने प्रकाश डाला। आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस एआई के हॉस्पिटैलिटी उद्योग पर हो रहे प्रभाव पर भी चर्चा की, जिसमें उन्होंने स्वीकारा कि एआई ऑटोमेशन और मार्केटिंग में मदद कर सकता है, लेकिन मानवीय संपर्क और व्यक्तिगत सेवा को पूरी तरह से रिप्लेस नहीं कर सकता। होटल उद्योग में करियर को लेकर उन्होंने बताया कि हॉस्पिटैलिटी एंड होटल इंडस्ट्री का आकार बहुत बड़ा है और भविष्य में विकास की संभावनाएं असीम है। साथ में उन्होंने घरेलू पर्यटन में वृद्धि पर भी प्रकाश डाला। अंत में एक सफल हॉस्पिटैलिटी मैनेजर या एक होटेलियर के लिए 5 आवश्यक गुणों पर उन्होंने प्रकाश डाला। वे हैं राइट एटीट्यूड या सही रवैया, नंबर 2 आत्मीयता या एम्पैथी, नंबर 3 पर उन्होंने बिहेवियर या व्यवहार को रखा, नंबर 4 पर उन्होंने मानव संसाधन प्रबंधन या मैनेजमेंट को रखा, और एक होटल मैनेजर या होटेलियर का 5वां गुण उन्होंने जीओपी ग्रॉस ऑपरेटिंग प्रॉफिट के रूप में बताया। उन्होंने अपनी बातचीत शांति और प्रगति के संदेश के साथ किया, जिसमें युद्ध, क्षेत्रीय महत्वाकांक्षा, गलत राष्ट्रीय अहंकार और धार्मिक घृणा को कम करने और जियो और जीने दो के सिद्धांतों को अपनाने पर जोर दिया। विद दिस deliberations ऑफ श्री प्रदीप मजुमदार वी क्लोज दिस एपिसोड, और मिलते हैं अगले एपिसोड में समाज के एक और रोल मॉडल के साथ। टिल देन एंजॉय योर टाइम मीनिंगफुली, और हाँ, अपना और अपनों का भी ख्याल रखें। जय हिंद।